So going into it, I know I had a good morning swim, and of course I know I'm going up against the best breaststrokers in the NCAA. You know, Max and Reese got 1-2 last year, so I knew they were going to be good. I knew, you know, it was going to be a really hard race. So going into it, I just tried to focus on, you know, my training, understanding that I put in the work. I'm in a lot better spot than I was in the summer, and you know, working on the walls, the tempo, and my transitions from pullouts to, you know, up and swimming. So this is interesting. So last summer, or last spring I should say, at NCAA's, I had a good 200 IM in the morning, and after I got out, I was sitting on the side of the pool deck, you know, not unable to move, just thinking something was really, really wrong. And after that, I did not have the most superb NCAA championships, and that rolled on to the European Championships in May, and so on and so forth into the Olympics. And you know, I had not swam up to my potential in my mind and up to my potential in Eddie's mind, and I knew something was wrong, and it was really hard mentally for me to understand what was going wrong. I went through a whole bunch of blood tests and trying to figure out what was wrong, and only about a month ago did I figure out that I actually had mono antibodies. And antibodies, from what I was told by my doctor, would show up 3 months after I recovered. So that leads me to believe that, you know, I had mono at NCAA's, and it carried on through the European Championships in May and April, and by the Olympics I just didn't have that training base. So this year I've been working a lot harder, but also trying to monitor my health, and I think it's pretty evident that I'm not feeling as tired or, you know, as crappy in the water anymore. So yeah, as you said, I did freestyle in high school, and Eddie and Wyatt always knew that I could swim freestyle since because of my high school times. I just never got the opportunity freshman or sophomore year, probably because of COVID and probably because of me just getting sick. But you know, going into this meet, I wasn't swimming any freestyle, and I told Eddie I wanted to time trial the 100 on Wednesday night, and he's like, "No, we're gonna throw you on the 8 free relay." I'm like, "You know what? I'll go for it. I'll try it." And I had a good swim, so. And you know, things have continued to go uphill, and you know, the 2 free relay was good tonight as well. Yeah, so in training, I don't do too much sprint freestyle, but the aerobic stuff, I get killed by Drew, Carson, Kobe, and all those guys. But when it comes to the sprint stuff, you know, I can put up a fight with Drew and Danny and some of those other, and Cam and some of those other fast 50 guys. So.